back, everybody. It is now time for the Show Us Your Pipe segment of our show. This is where we highlight a very nice install of the Centrotherm product. And this one, it kind of hits a little home, Mr. Price. This is one of our actual reps who decided to take out and throw away, as they well should, their PVC and in their live fire room install the best you can get UL 1738 listed Centrotherm for their product, for their venting and their intake. So I think the photos that we've got are an actual before and after install, going from a material that is rated for 140 and not UL listed to a material that is UL listed to 1738, which is very important, better than UL 636, much more stringent, and actually with a higher temperature rating at 230. So I believe in the picture there is an A.O. Smith and Lars equipment that they are venting, but they also offer triangle tube as part of their offer, and of course the best-in-class UL 1738 Centrotherm system. So kind of step us through what's going on and what they get.
So yeah, I mean, this is the TM training room, and the thing that I really like about this picture in particular is, you know, they have the faceplate is removed from those water heaters, so you can actually get into the guts of those units, and that is, you know, I mean, that's really starting the training at the source and letting people know how it works here. And I mean, obviously, we love to see InnoFlu in the training room, and this is a really nicely nicely organized single wall setup. It really does highlight the zero clearance to combustibles element of the pipe because they're all kind of hugged into each other really nicely. Other installations might common vent them together into a larger diameter manifold. They've got these ones individually vented with, of course, a straight piece up and a 45 on the combustion air side of it as well. It's just a neat job. I mean, and by neat, I mean clean. It's tidy, which is not something you always see in the mechanical room. You know, we've shown a handful of different types of installations here, from commercial size stuff to an individual water heater that's nicely mounted with my, you know, my favorite, of course, you know what I'm talking about, the diamond plate. This is in the live fire room. There, you know, if you pan back, there are tables and chairs and whatnot, and you know, a projector screen and things to do broadcast images on, but nothing really illustrates as clearly as the equipment itself. Obviously, they have the rest of their products all hooked up to, or the rest of the products they represent hooked up to these machines as well. I believe they represent Uponor amongst others. And, you know, I mean, it's a really clean looking training room that will really let those who sit there and take that class will leave with a greater understanding of what's going on. And that's not just the InnoFlu training, that's whatever training they're doing in there. The real world element is what wins the prize here for us anyway, showing the way that it actually works, the way that this could easily be, you take out the nice white room and the track lighting that's meant for the educational purposes, you put this in the mechanical room of a hotel or an apartment complex or something like that. That's what this would look like if a professional came in and laid out all of that copper and laid out, you know, and supported the vent in the right way and all that stuff. So credit to TM.
Real world in the form of a training center.
Absolutely.
And something that we always talk about quite a bit is, you know, doing things right, you know, being a craftsman in what you do. So if you need that training, you know, in Colorado at TM Sales or anywhere else, we can support you. TM Sales certainly has a technical staff that can do it. It's just overall, it kind of hits on many things that are important. You know, doing something, doing it right, having a UL listed product, being trained, all of that's very important for the craftsmen out there.
Indeed, and it goes even deeper than the folks who are, you know, have this logo on their line card. We as an organization are happy to supply technical schools, trade schools with this type of stuff, assuming they have a live fire room that requires it as well. Safety, of course, is paramount, and doing a job professional is really what, you know, these folks in the training are striving for. Otherwise, they wouldn't be there to improve themselves. So it all works together really, really well. And we just want to thank TM for you know, being on the team and taking the time to create such a neat and professional training room, which will leave their contractors and the greater Colorado area in a better position, knowing that their special gas fan installations are done properly. So good job on you guys. We're going to be sending you out some t-shirts and some sweatbands and the other swag stuff that we've got down there. And yes, it's spicy like July. Even in the mountains of Colorado, they sweat a little bit out there, climbing up the elevation and all that. And we'll be right back with our July guest.